Hello, waterside tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem 8, The Sacred Stones, with me, BlueAnkylo. So let's get our chapter started. It is Waterside Renval for Chapter 7, and just to clarify, I have in between episodes gone shopping at the previous town, Seraphu, I believe, and I've confirmed that buying weapons and tomes and such is cheaper at an actual store than using your pre-battle armory to buy iron and fire and so forth. So if you're trying to save money, don't use that extra armory unless you absolutely have to. Wait till you find an actual shop and you'll save, I think, 50%. It's not double, but 50%. So let's get started. We've got a couple steel weapons and some replacement tomes, like for heal and fire and so forth. So we shouldn't run out of main weapons and have to buy the expensive versions. Yes, lots of water. Except we already know Ephraim and like 2 or 3 Cav can take the castle, right? Right? It's like it's the final battle or something. Yeah, I'm not sure she can help much. We'll see. This is like a final boss battle here. It probably is a trap. Alright, princess. Alright, so this is another 10-man team. I'm still on the fence on whether I want to use Natasha or Mulder. I think Mulder actually has better promotion classes he can promote into, I think. Or no, maybe it's he's got a better support. Right, yeah, that's what it is. His affinity is a bit more useful. Unfortunately, he has terrible luck. But if I remember correctly, Natasha has the ice affinity, which only gives bonus stats to, I think it's like defense, critical defense, evasion, and something else. Maybe crit or something, but it's a relatively defensive affinity that's not generally the one you want. So long-term wise, people with ice have a lower value to me, and well, no luck is difficult anyway. So anyway, I think I have to bring Colm on this mission because somewhere over here, I think maybe this mage, he's got something we need to steal if you want to get some permanent stat boosters. So consider bringing Colm along for that. Otherwise, the team's at your disposal. It's not like you have a lot of choices. You can bring all but 4 members. And I think 2 healers is overdoing it right now. So then it's just a matter of, like, do you want to bring a pre-promote who just sort of soaks XP? Probably not. So then you're just down to, like, Garcia and Franz. And, I don't know. We'll see if Franz turns out better later. I know he asked to be taken along. But, I don't think I was, you know, you could switch him out with Gilliam or something. But I gave Gilliam this brand spanking new steel lance because he's got all this constitution. So he should have a new sword, or a new weapon. I bought a spare lightning staff, heal staff, or sorry, lightning tome, heal staff, iron axe, steel bow because Naimi can do no damage at all. And that'll lower her speed significantly, but sometimes when she can only do 1 or 2 damage, maybe doubling doesn't really matter and she just needs to hit a little bit harder. I guess we could give Colm a sword or something here. But yeah, I did double check, buying from this menu is, I think, plus 50% on the base price. So I think a normal heal staff is like 600, and then from here it's 900. So that's your, that's how that works. I also sold, I believe, my elixir, just to make a little bit of money, because I was a little bit short on cash, so I figured that'd be worth it. And we'll use these permanent stat items eventually, don't worry. Don't worry about it, don't freak out. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Let's have a quick look at our enemies. So no need for an armor slayer on this one. He will drop the Knight Crest when you kill him, either way. And if you wanted to, you could bring a halberd, I believe, actually. So maybe I'll bring a halberd, or yeah. He's the only cav on the map, but I didn't even think of that till just now. Back. I always have a hard time going through those inventories. So yeah, if you bring Ross or Gracia, or Garcia, whatever he's calling himself these days, as long as you pick this up on the last map, it's pretty good against cav. My problem with Ross, it's not really a problem per se, but he doesn't actually have a lot of constitution. So if I give him steel axes or halberds or anything, he actually gets pretty significant negative to his speed. He's a particularly low con axe guy. His dad's got +4, much more suited to like steel axes. The good news is because Ross has such high strength, he doesn't really need the steel axes. He already does tons of damage with iron, so it's fine. Anyway, let's get started. Okay, so one thing we could do is we could put Nami in this ballista and take a couple shots at long range. That could be fun. I think to start with, I'm gonna try to lure these lance dudes a little bit closer. Maybe just one first, because we're not really in a big rush. We probably could rush Ross. What if he gets a bonus in the river? No bonuses in the river. We could probably rush him into range of the second one, but I don't think that's necessary. So we'll just let him hold the bridge with the iron axe, and then I guess we should visit the house. I think it would also be pretty acceptable to let Gilliam hold the bridge, but Ross will have the weapon advantage at least. And then, let me see here. I was thinking of sending Joshua and Vanessa up north to deal with these two. Shouldn't take them too long. And then she can visit the house on the way. Rumors. Alright, so we want to stay out of range for now, but start moving those two up. And for the most part, then the rest of the team's just gonna catch up a little bit. We're not gonna be doing supports yet. Don't worry, we'll get to that. I've got a document already started to show off for you guys my awesome support plan. Depends on who we want to use, but the might of Murray's Brigade! At least he's got a name. Alright, so they got their 40% because Ross can never dodge anything, but Ross can deal 52 damage in counters, so just getting a feel for who's gonna move. Alright, so how does this look? 10 damage times 2. I don't suppose Vanessa could kill the mage. Not on her own. Actually, her accuracy... Oh, the mage is in the mountains there. That's pretty smart. So Thunder is 15 magic damage. He's got enough luck to counter the crit chance. Maybe go for just the axe guy first? Oh, no chance there at all. Well, I was hoping Vanessa would be a bit better counter for the mage, but this is not looking amazing. Well, we're gonna give it a shot anyway. We could go Killing Edge, I guess. Oh, look at that. 1 damage, or 2 damage shy with the steel sword. That's the reason I gave it to Joshua, because he's gonna get double attacks anyway, pretty likely. Even losing that 15% hit rate, no big deal. Alright, I think Joshua can handle this. Just don't get hit that time. As long as he dodges that attack, he should be fine. Now, what about Vanessa? Do I go with this? That's not enough damage. Oh. if she gets hit twice, she's dead. Alright, that's not great. She could try the javelin. Wouldn't kill anyway. Alright, kinda sucks. Didn't work out quite the way I wanted. Guess I should have sent someone else other than Vanessa. Oh well. We'll just see what happens. You know, I mean, probably won't. Joshua's probably fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. Let's get crossing the bridge. Just playing it super safe on this side, because why not, right? Alright, good. So Joshua dodged the 2 axe attacks. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Gets himself a level up. All good. And that's a pretty solid level up. Maybe we'll try to lure the mage out of the forest and the mountain. So Ross is looking pretty crazy overpowered. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed. Yeah, we're gonna run Josh away. Joshua's practically dead. So we're just gonna let the mage chase us from behind, I guess. I was thinking of trying to use that ballista a little bit, but it's just not gonna be safe. Alright, so now we got another mage coming. Ross? We gotta level up on Joshua, right? I was gonna show you that. Drop or take him. I think there'll be a couple people that could probably carry him, but my group is pretty light, honestly. Shoot, the only people that could carry him right now are Jillian and Ross. Pretty sure. Aid 3, Aid 2, Aid 4, Aid 5? Still not enough. Okay. Alright, well, that's fine. Slightly underestimation. So, I don't have any dark magic to counter this guy. We're looking at 10 magic damage is not that much. Archer can wipe him out, I'm sure. Alright, let's do that. We'll let him attack Archer. Keep everybody kind of close. Maybe more magic for backup. Nobody needs any healing. Okay. Get through some of these early turns a little quick. Now, I know he had weapon advantage there, but figured Archer was fine. Actually surprised at how accurate Archer is there. Okay, so he took 4 damage. Let's see, who's low level? I guess both my mages could use some level ups. Colm could, and Naimi, well, Naimi. How would this look here? Well, the enemy would get an attack. But Colm should get the kill. Okay. I'm comfortable doing this. Excellent, Colm. Good stuff. That wasn't the mage I was supposed to steal from, was it? No. It's the one that doesn't move. Don't let me forget. Alright, let's just catch up and drop. Maybe right here. Okay, and kind of want to prioritize healing up Joshua a bit so he can fight again. We'll try to catch up some of the lower level characters here. Like, if you're only level 4 or 5, I should really try to give them a couple kills. The higher level dudes are already level, like 8 or 9 already. Can't come through the mountains. You can shoot over the mountains, though. I guess I could have lured this guy down and sort of counterattacked, but then we would not be able to steal his energy ring. So don't do that, unless you really don't care about that energy ring. I'll just let the mage finish crossing the forests. It'll be a much easier fight once we don't have to worry about that forest. Alright, so if we move in here, this guy's gonna get an attack. Maybe we make like a defensive line for a second? Just need 2 people up front. Yeah, if we put like Colm and Joshua, no matter who he attacks, he should be safe. Joshua. There, and I'd like to heal up Archer, so let's just rotate a little. Just playing it safe, you know, good practice. Okay, so we'll let this guy move 1 more, and then we'll kill him next turn. Alright, looks like we got a good defensive position for a couple attacks. This is good. I wanted Colm to get some experience. Okay, so also I want to keep in mind I'd kind of like to lure out maybe just this guy next turn. So if I want to end by having someone in one of these squares, but no further, yeah, that would be nice. Start splitting those guys up. Okay, so we need to kill a level 7 mage. How would Loot do, for instance? She would do pretty well. She's not quite fast enough to double, though. She'd win eventually. We don't have a lot of 2-range attacks here. Use both of the mages here. Archer would get a double. Unfortunately, Archer plus Loot is still not a kill. What about Nami? Can you do anything? 5 damage once. 8 damage maybe, if we're lucky. What about... like, Vanessa's level 5. You know, we could use her. 7 damage times 2. We just have to make sure she kills it. Okay, so why don't we go... Who do we really want to kill? Who do you think I'm going to use? Who's more likely? Yeah, I'm going to stick with Loot, probably. So, let's try to get Loot to kill. And then we've got, like, Erica on backup if everything goes terribly wrong, somehow. Yeah, 99%. I mean, you know. I guess it's possible. Those sectoids would love to dodge. Okay. Sure, pure water, that's fine. I honestly might start selling some of this for extra cash. So, we want... end with maybe Joshua there. So, Colm, if you just attack... won't kill, but maybe then Nami can finish it off? Or... well, she's at a lower level. Let's let Colm go first. He'll get probably a level up just from the passive attacking experience. And then we can use Nami to get an actual kill. Unless she misses. That's pretty bad level up. I think when I redid the map, the last map, Colm got a worse level up than the first time. So now he's got 2 bad level ups in a row. Bad news for him. Alright, Nami also has been getting bad level ups, so come on, girl. I kind of have a plan, once we're a little bit higher level, to show off what the average stats for my character should be at a given level. So like once we're level 10 or 20 or something like that, I'll have a bit of a look, maybe briefly do a little overview video where it's like, these are the stats we've got, and on average, these are above or below average for that class, for that character. I have a bit of a plan. Might be fun. Alright, and we're not doing any healing. Well, might as well touch up, I guess. Because heal staffs are kind of expensive and I don't have a lot of spare money, this is maybe not the best idea I've ever had, but... Oh, you know what I should do before I forget? As nice as healing animations are, nice and relaxing, let's turn those off to save some time. Don't let me forget, steal that energy ring. And Joshua's gonna tear this guy apart. He's off to a good start. So I should continue to try to avoid the mage getting a ranged attack. So dodge this square as well. So do I want... Who specifically? We could let... I wouldn't mind letting Luke get this kill. That's fine. Gets her a level up. Let's see. Come on. Magical loot. Well, speed, luck, resistance, sure. Seeing as she's usually fighting against enemy mages, if she's gonna take damage, you know, I generally keep my mages pretty safe from physical attacks, and then they do magical duels pretty often, so that's okay. Alright, so now, one more tile forward to lure out the archer. Probably best to do that with, like, Gilliam. And he can even counter once, so that's fine. There we go. It's just a little bit quicker now. Oh, I should have actually healed Vanessa. I forgot about that. Next time. We are moving pretty slowly through this choke point. Yeah. Archers never really do terribly well against your knights. Alright, so... wouldn't mind Archer getting a kill. Maybe... it's not going to do a lot of damage. Then we could let someone else get the kill. And I'm pretty confident Colm can avoid one attack from an axe guy. It's just a lowly axe guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. He's probably not going to get much further than that. Alright, so let's go with Archer this time. Sure. No resistance. Good. Get my mages up a little bit higher level. He'll probably go after Colm anyway, but I'll put Joshua over there just so we've got more space to move up. And I need to heal Vanessa. Here. So, like, I don't want to spoil it, but I'm not actually 100% sure we'll be keeping Vanessa or Natasha or Naomi at this point because she's been getting such terrible level ups. But we'll see what happens. Ross, though, pretty sure he's sticking around. I'm also not 100% sure on Gilliam. I just have such bad luck with Armored Knights in the Game Boy Advance Fire Emblems that, I don't know. I'd like to use one, but they always, because they've got low movement, they need to have really solid defenses. And if they can't pull that off, then I don't know what the point of bringing them is. Also, a lot of the early game is axe guys, axe guys, axe guys. And, you know, kind of counters my lance defense. Okay, so 16, start luring these guys down, maybe. That's a good job for Gillian. Well, the mage can also get there. Also, don't let me forget, there's a ballista coming up. Ah! Almost missed that one. I think it's just a normal ballista, though. It doesn't say, but it's not golden, so it's not a killer ballista anyway. So what am I thinking here? Maybe let Archer get the kill. Let Luke soften him up. Or just kill him. This guy doesn't seem very strong. Yeah, he's not very strong at all. Okay, see you later, axe guy. Yeah. speed, resistance. Not great level ups for today's episode. I'm not sure about Archer. I like his class. I really like monks with their light magic. But he's a really low luck unit with bad affinities, so I'm not sure. We might have to find someone else to cover the well, the light magic, basically. Should've left that spot open. So we should use this spot to lure over these sword guys, and without luring out over the mage. That's the best spot. The forest is bad because then the mage will go get him. Let's see what happens. Who should we use? Probably optimally. Oh, right. Don't forget about that. And I totally forgot about that. I was just talking about that. Well, I don't think it'll do 20 base damage, so we should be okay. Even the iron bow is only 14, so. What I do need to do, actually, is not put Vanessa in range, and I almost did that. That would have been crazy. Okay, so Vanessa's gonna take a break. So I'm gonna use... Shoot, I was thinking of using Vanessa, and I can't now. Alright, well... So we're just gonna cycle this out a bit. And, just gonna let Gilliam catch up. I should have healed him, I guess. Alright, well that... Oh, I should also visit the house, by the way. I don't think you generally get items from these, just little bits of story. Thanks, old lady. Alright. Next turn for real. So the good news is, I mean, we don't know exactly what the accuracy is because I turned the animation off, which is the problem with turning animations off, is you don't know how close you are to death when this happens. But she's in the forest. She's probably pretty hard to hit. Pretty good speed. Alright, so anyway, let's get to work. So these guys aren't, like, super scary, but they are mercenaries. And, you know what that means. It means don't underestimate the mercs. There you go, Gilliam. Actually... just in case they have a crit chance against them, then I didn't double check. Skill and luck, huh? One by the forest. Alright, so then these guys will start moving over. We'll be ready for the mage on our terms. Yeah, alright, that's all I can do. This is the only way to do this super safe. Oh, also I should have equipped the Iron Lance. Kind of a waste of a javelin. Still didn't show us the accuracy. Oh, I thought they would show for that one. So you just don't know... Alright, well that'll teach me. I thought for sure the animation would show you what his odds to hit were, but I guess we'll never know. Alright. So we don't have to use Gillian to kill this guy, even though we could. Someone could kill him with magic or some such. Joke's on me. Well, maybe. Let's see. Far away. You can still get up here. Alright, if this hits, we can kill him with Nami. Or we can try. so let's do that. Yeah. Good job, Nimi. And you better get a level up with some strength. That's all I'm saying. No need for heals. Good enough. Now, the ballista should only have 5 shots, and it's already taken 3, so... On the plus side, we don't have to worry about that for much longer. I'm pretty glad I used Gilliam to lure those sword guys out, honestly. We would have been looking at doubling a lot of my guys for not a ton of damage, but enough. Alright, so now we want to lure this guy out, maybe like to this square to be the best. So I want to leave someone here that's got good resistances, like maybe loot. And maybe we can get Nimi another kill. Sure. Well, she had a little bit of good luck on her aim, so... Now get a little bit of good luck on your level up. Strength, well, you know, she definitely needs the strength, but that was not a great level up. She's still pretty weak for a level 5 archer in my books. Anyway, that'll come over. Let's make sure... Want to make sure Colm can steal for sure. And, just gonna cycle people a bit closer. And I'm gonna use, Actually, if you want to use your magic on Erica, that's fine as well, honestly. It doesn't matter. But I just want to make them a little bit more room so I can move Gilliam over, keep Natasha in the forest so she doesn't get hit by Ballista, and just top them up. And once this guy, I think one more shot, he'll be out. And then we can move Vanessa in to help. So the fact that this took a couple turns is fine, you know. Definitely not a speed run. This has been one of my slower maps for sure. I figured there was almost no chance the enemy could double attack Erica. And that should have been their last shot. Yeah, no more ballista bolts. Okay, good. So first things first, don't let me forget. Well, double check attack ranges and stuff, I guess. But time for that energy ring. Easy to miss little item here, but good reason to bring Colm. And I don't know who's going to get it for sure, but +2 strength or magic is definitely one of the better items. Alright, so now the mage. Let's go... maybe Vanessa for this one. Weaken him a bit, let Vanessa get the kill maybe. Good. And start prepping for those guys, I guess. Slim Lance, a little bit better odds. Technically, if she'd missed and the enemy got a crit, she would have been really upset. But I didn't factor that into my attack, so you guys should factor that in. Good level up for Vanessa, though. Those are some stats that she needed to grow. She's okay. If she can just get a couple more points in strength before too much longer, then I'll feel happy. Everybody's got a weakness, but when you can't dish out damage, it makes it really hard for me to want to bring you on the team. Alright, so we're going to stay out of those guys' range, I guess. Not a whole lot of choice on that. Pretty much done this chapter already, to be honest. Not much left. So these guys are your traditional terrible stat soldiers that can do a bit of damage, but otherwise not much. probably just lure them into the forest again. And then make short work of them. Oh, this guy technically could have moved down and attack. Oh no, I think he had to exit the ballista for that turn, right? Maybe he'll move next turn. So, best case would be attacking into that. And hitting, well, best case is attacking Jillian, honestly. He's got 12 damage. So let's just go here with the javelin again. And we'll just keep people out of range of the enemies. Although, I guess it turns out that was a forest tile, which is pretty safe. Could fly Vanessa up as well if I want to be really brave. Alright, that should work. Should have healed, I guess. No big deal. Slim lances, hey? That's a pretty poor choice. For those soldiers, all they can do, the only stat they have is strength. If they can hit pretty hard. That was a really good level up, by the way. I almost glossed over that. No strength, but that's fine, because Ross has a ton of strength. He needs his other stats, like skill and speed, so that was really good. Good work, buddy. Yeah, you keep getting skill, speed, a little bit of defense here and there. He's gonna get a ton of luck either way, so believe that. Alright, so... any priorities? Naimi again? Maybe? That will kill if she hits, I guess. It's gonna be pretty hard to weaken the archer by much without killing him here. So if we want Naimi to get a kill, this is kind of her only shot. Alright, good work. I have to hope that she starts turning out better. That she's kind of the only archer we're going to get for a fairly long time. Alright, I'd like to lure this guy into this spot. The last one has Slim Lance. This guy's got an Iron Lance. That's cool. This would be the best spot to lure him out into. Can't make it in there this turn, though. Honestly, Ross doesn't need any experience anyway. I'll just let him attack Vanessa, I think. She'll be fine. These guys have, like, no speed anyway, so... the rest of the team can back her up. Actually, well, Jillian would have been the best choice, I guess, but... he doesn't need the experience the same. All is well in Ankyloville. So this guy has, 2% chance to maybe do some damage to Colm, but I don't think I've ever seen an attack with less than 10% hit in Fire Emblem. It just doesn't really happen. Because of the way the double dice rule works. So, you got this, Colm. Might take you a couple rounds. I know, famous last words. I've never seen something below 10% hit, and I'll be dead. But, I think I'm not making that up. It seems like a good rule. Alright, Naimi, here you go again, because I'm really trying to give her a chance. It just feels like every Let's Play with Fire Emblem where I have an archer, they just always turn out terrible. That's speed, It's good, she gets more doubles, that's fine. Speed's good stat, but like... what can I say? Besides, Alright, probably gonna use, Jillian to lure the archers out. Probably not a whole lot for Vanessa to do, unfortunately. Unless we're super careful. get to about there. It's my pivot point right there. Alright. Next turn, we'll lure an archer down. Holm did his job. Gets himself a duly justified level up. I mean, he's not meant to be a fighter per se, so a lot of what you want for Colm's level ups is usually a lot of defensive stats, and he's a evasion tank, so if he can get lots of speed and luck, that's pretty good. It makes it really hard for anyone to kill him, so he can survive a hit while he's trying to steal all the good loot. So that's fine, but if you want him to turn into someone who can actually hold a line, or, you know, kill something, he really will need some more strength and skill, and he's kind of not getting it so far. Okay, so, 1, 2, book on my shoe. Can I just lure both at once with Gilliam? Is there anything to worry about? 13, 13, nah, let's just say we're not scared of these punks. We got this one in the bag. Got a couple more spots over here. We can get ready. Maybe we'll let Naimi get another kill. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't given up on her yet. Don't worry. Oh, this guy's gonna block the road so that the other archer can't attack Gilliam and will stay back. I hate it when they do that. No one's gonna be able to move far enough to hit that one. Of course. Well, level-wise, Archer could use a kill. Yeah. I mean, just compare my mages, you know, Loot and Archer compared to Naimi. Naimi's just so far behind. I mean, sure, she'll do better against flyers, but I don't see any enemy flyers. Do you guys see any enemy flyers? You can have a BlueAnkylo point if you can find any. Alright, you're gonna stand there. That'll save Archer and Vanessa, or Natasha, that is to say. To be honest, if you want to shoot at Ross, that's fine too. I'm not particularly plussed. We're just rushing towards the boss now. I guess I haven't really looked at his stats, so I haven't shown you guys how dangerous he'll be. It's cool. I'm really hoping Gilliam does better than Boars did in the last Let's Play, because he looks cool. I mean, I like his face pick, and I like his general starting stats and everything, but his defense does need to go up. You know, by level 20 Knight, he should be, well, maybe not 20 defense, but getting close, you know, 16, 17 at least, maybe? Alright, so this guy does have a ranged attack. Keep that in mind. Yeah, that'll do. I gave Ross the halberd, right? That's probably the easy way, although Erica could probably wipe him out too. But this, I mean, Iron Axe, oh, he's got the steel sword equipped. Well, there's be a way to make this a lot easier on Ross. Let him throw a javelin at Gilliam, which shouldn't be anything too dangerous. That'll switch his weapon style so that the halberd works really well. Unless you wanted to use the rapier, in which case it'd be better to fight him while he's got the sword equipped. Yeah, why not? Guess you should have manned the other ballista. We also could pretty easily cycle through some magic here. He's got a fair bit of resistance. 7 resistance. Look! The throne, or the gate anyway, maybe thrones still do it, but the gate is not giving him any bonus resistance like it was in Fire Emblem 6. Well, I'll do this and then I'll probably rescue Archer out of the way. I just don't want him to get hit by, you know, what am I trying to say? Can anyone actually do this? I just don't want him getting hit by the javelin, just in case. There we go. All is well in the court of Ankylo. Just gotta make sure. Well, actually, it doesn't even matter who kills him because the Knight's Crest will drop anyway, and it'll just go to the convoy, which is such a nice feature. Not having to worry about dropping stuff on the ground. That's fine. Jillian lost the defense. Okay, now let's see what it looks like with the Mighty Halberd. 52%, not that amazing. We'll give it a shot. Nice. You know, 40 damage. I can't argue with that. Okay. So, unfortunately, this won't promote... Well, no, Ross would have used the Hero Crest if he went Fighter, right? This is for either Gilliam or, like, Franz, basically. Okay, well, that's that done. Let's go rescue Ephraim or something. Maybe. Is it an enemy? How come you're not with Prince Ephraim? Oh. Well then, how come you're running around free? Oh, sure, you just escaped. Makes perfect sense. So I guess Ephraim really did not escape like he said he would. Okay. Thanks, Orson. You're a cool guy. We'll talk more about Orson next chapter. Thanks for watching, everybody, and hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you next time.